Rick B's Daily Vlogs.
Only one day a week that they're closed. And it's the day that I decide to go over here. What the heck? Inside Serramonte, Starbucks. I need to make it up there to charge this car right here. You guys are coming with me. Happy New Year. Happy 2025.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Welcome everyone, it's my daily vlogs channel, Eric B's Daily Vlogs. Happy 2025. Happy first vlog of the new year. Didn't do one for the last one of 2024. Just been busy. Been doing a lot of things. I was hoping Chick-fil-A was open, but it's not. So I grabbed a Starbucks, sat in the car, contemplated what I want to do. So I'm gonna go up there and charge the Tesla. So let's go. Let's go get in the car. Let's go drive this Tesla up on the hill. Let's go. Let's go. Coffee in hand. Gonna take this car, drive it up the street. Supposed to precondition my battery, but I'm so close to it that I'm not gonna precondition it. Let's make sure there's nobody around me. Happy New Year. Happy 2025 to each and every one of you guys out there. Hope you guys are all having a good start to the new year. Everybody's going to the charging station like I am to go charge this car. I'm going to show you when I get over there. I'm going to show you what it's like to charge over there. It's a little on the crazy side because you got to go all the way to the top of this parking structure here in Serramonte. So I'll show you what it's like doing that. And again, there's only one charging station, and it just happens to be that one. I'll show you what it's like. Check this out. So you got to go in here. This is the Serramonte parking lot. Right now, there's no cars. Usually there's a lot of cars right here in front, but there's no cars. So I'm just going to go right through here. Then we got to go all the way to the top. All the way to the top. So it's like a little roller coaster as we go up here. This is their indoor parking lot here in Serramonte. A lot of weird, suspicious things that happens up over here all the time. I think, at least when I charge. I always like to go to the left, and then when I come down, I stick to the right. Just, I don't know, just easier. So you're gonna see it get bright all of a sudden. So we're gonna get to the roof. As soon as we get up here, you're gonna see all these chargers. They're 72 watt chargers. They're not superchargers. You got all these used cars. This is where Subaru parks their used cars, or not their used cars, but their car lots. Subaru's down the hill. Again, it gets bright as it is right here. And now we just have to find a charging station that works. It says there's 20 stations available. And the rule of thumb is you don't get next to someone that's already charging. So you kind of want to do every other. There's nothing here. There's one here that I could do every other. But there's another one over here that I could do every other. And I think I'll stick to that one. All right. So back this baby up. Gotta find which one I want. Straighten myself out. All right, I made it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my charge port right there. The port's going to open up. It's going to tell me how much miles I have, how much I have. Then I'm going to walk out here, grab the charge port. Oh, it's all beat up. Look how beat up that is. I don't understand how these get all beat up. I'm going to wait for this to turn green. If it doesn't turn green in a certain amount of time, that means it's broken. Yep, there you go. Turning green. That's basically it. Now we go back to the car. Let's check to see if it's charging. And it says 35 minutes left on the charger. Charged to 80%. And now we sit and wait. That's basically it. That's all I do. Sit there. I wait. Today's a nice day. A lot of good views going on here. Usually when I charge, it's like evening time, or the last couple months, weeks has been rainy. So charging during the rainy season isn't that bad, but it's not convenient because, you know, you get all wet. Here I got the windows rolled down. So check out my view. Check out this view. You got the Mission Street apartments up there. I don't know what they're called. Call them the Mission Street apartments. San Bruno Mountain all up in there in front of me. Then again, if I go around the lot, Subaru has their cars here. Pretty cool spot. Little area in Serramonte. Not superchargers. There's 72 watt chargers. Well, right now it's saying 69 watt kilowatt chargers. It's supposed to be 72 watt. You can see it right here. It's supposed to say 72 watts, but it's 69 watts. And that's just because there's a lot of people charging here. And the cool thing about it, it tells you exactly where I am at. Charging Daly City. It's a little expensive, 49 cents a kilowatt right now. You usually get it down to 29 depending on when you charge. But that's cool. Again, there's a bunch of other Teslas charging here as well. It's what they do. I know a lot of you guys are going to ask, what's behind you? What's behind that parking lot? Yeah, nothing here. You can see Ross down there. Nothing here. Usually they do the farmer's market over here. You got the Chinese cemetery over on that side. And that's about it. No other views over here besides all the Teslas, all the supercharging going on. Nothing else. That's it. How's everyone's 2025 been? I know I haven't been putting out a vlog lately. Just a lot going on. A lot of things going on throughout the past couple of years. The last vlog I did, I talked about the food court or the off the grid in Tanforan. Might do that again, depending on, you know, time permits, and see how it goes. But other than that, I've been doing a lot of the podcasts. So for you guys who don't follow me on the daily podcast with me, Eric B, follow me. Available on all podcast platforms. Anchor, Apple, Google's gone, Spotify. Wherever you listen to your podcast, look for the daily podcast with Eric B. You'll find it there. A lot of interesting podcasts. I talked about UFO sightings. There was an incident where in the 90s, my dad, or the whole family, mom, dad, sister, we took a trip to Arkansas, and we were driving down 5 on our way home. Yeah, we drove from Arkansas to San Francisco to Arkansas. We did that in the 90s. And on the way home, in our Dodge Caravan, could have been a Chrysler, I forget which, Dodge or Chrysler, whatever the two cars were back in the days. It was a Caravan. It was a Grand Caravan, so it had that little extra space in the trunk. We were driving home. I was sitting shotgun. My mom was in the back. My sister was in the back. You guys know how caravans are. You guys know how that's spaced out. And it was about 2 or 3 in the morning. We're on 5. My dad asked me to go reach for the Atlas. Yes, that's how far back it is. Atlas. Before Google Maps, before all this technology, it was Atlas. We were using Atlas. He says, hey, can you get the Atlas and see where the next rest area is? This Atlas that we had, best Atlas you can find during that time. It had rest areas. It showed you where the bathroom stops are, all that. So I said, sure. So I leaned down like this to go get it. And then as I leaned, I looked up. And above us, there was this globe. It's like this really bright orb, the best way I can describe it. It was hovering over us. I wasn't sure what it was. My dad wasn't sure what it was. And then I said, do you see this? I said, do you see this? He said, yes. And I said, what is it? He said, I don't know. It was hovering. We already ruled out helicopter. We ruled out airplane because it didn't have those red and blue lights and we couldn't hear it. And yeah, we were doing about 65, 75 miles, maybe even 80 miles on 5. So of course you're not going to hear it. But this thing was hovering over us, either going faster than we were or maintaining the same speed we were doing. So that's what kind of caught us off guard. And with a snap of a finger, the orb flashed. It broke into 2, like literally 2 pieces. One orb went straight and the other orb shot straight up into the sky. And then it had that whenever you see the pictures of the Halley's Comet or something coming into the Earth's atmosphere, it has that little tail. And that's what both of them had. And in my podcast, I revisit that whole thing. And it's like I'm trying to figure out what we saw. And again, this was the early 90s, 91, maybe even like 92. I don't remember, but it was during that era, during that time. So yeah, so if you follow the podcast, that's what I talk about. I changed the podcast this year. I'm not going to go political. We're not going political. We're not talking about the Niners anymore. We're just going to talk about events that happened either in the past or events that happened in the future. But definitely listen to it. Definitely come on and do that. Definitely. It's entertaining. Getting used to this Osmo Pocket 3. I'm going to have to try to get used to it again, but this is my view as I charge in the rearview mirror right there. And I have about another 20 minutes left before this car is fully operational. And I do got the little map right there for you guys who are wondering. Tesla map is cool. Don't get me wrong. I like it. It shows you how much battery you're going to have when you're driving somewhere. But the Google map that they have over there, a little bit better. I use the Tesla map to show me how much battery percentage I'll have left. These two cars are going to hit each other. Boom, boom. It don't matter if you're black or white. These guys, they're all fighting over a Tesla spot, over a charging spot. But that's what it's like when you charge a Tesla. Whenever I come to any charging station, I always just see how unethical people are when it comes to charging. There is an ethical process when it comes to charging your car, especially the ones that only have like 5. This has like, I think like 30 charging stations. There's some where it only has 10 or 12. And there's a process to that. Like this guy just parked next to me when I just said earlier, you're supposed to try to skip every other. But they don't know the rules or the ethic parts of it. But it is what it is. Thank you guys for joining me on this nice 2025 adventure. More vlogs to come. Promise you guys that. Promise there's going to be more vlogs coming out. Just be patient. I'll try to put one out at least 3 times a week. It's not going to be as daily as what the title says, the daily Eric B's Daily Vlogs. Just got caught up on Cobra Kai. Loved it. Let's go. We'll talk about that maybe in the next vlog. I plan on going around San Francisco again to show you guys parts of the city, see how the city's going in this 2025 year, and we'll see how it goes from there. But this is just the first vlog of 2025. I just felt like shooting it out just to get you guys back out in the loop, let you guys know what's going on. So thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave me comments down below. And then for you guys who does follow me and does watch the daily vlogs, I apologize for not being on here. I apologize for not, putting out more vlogs. But again, you can find me on any podcast station, the Daily Podcast with me, Eric B. If you guys want to hear more about UFOs and more about my trip and journey to the Philippines, and you guys want to come along, follow me there. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Until next time, again, like, comment, and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave me comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Me and Baymax, right over here, wants to say, thanks for watching, guys. Vlog's ended. Go in peace. This guy and this guy doesn't know the proper etiquette when it comes to parking a Tesla in a charging station. There's a lot of chargers over there and a lot of chargers over here, but they both decided to squeeze next to mine. It is what it is.
I made this.